Hey everyone, and welcome to Street Vibes. I'm your presenter, Manasseh Stanislas, and today's question is, with the current outbreak of dengue fever, what can you do to prevent the spread of this disease?
Well, first of all, St. Lucians have to learn to be more proactive. The thing about keeping your place clean is one of the first things you need to do. You know, you can have collection of dirty water or waters just sitting all around your house. You need to make enough guttering for your place. You need to stop them barrel things you have uncovered. You know, there are pots outside where it's just collecting water, and you just need to get rid of that. I mean, people have to be proactive. I mean, you can't expect governments to do everything for you or people to do everything for you. You have to be proactive and start to do things for yourself, you know. Water collection, dirty water, old water, get rid of all of that. And we should be able to start seeing some light, you know, in that thing.
Basically, as you may well have heard, that the dengue disease is back in the region, back in the Caribbean, also in St. Lucia. The Ministry of Health and also other related agencies have been lamenting on the fact of the need to take all necessary precautions to mitigate, prevent, limit the spread of the disease. But for members of the public, I urge every participant to, of course, keep your surroundings clean and clear, free from any stagnant water, keep everything covered, and also in terms of clothing, make sure you're well covered, not tight-fitting clothing, but loose-fitting clothing, and protect yourself because, of course, when the mosquitoes do bite, they can cause infection, and of course they can also cause serious illnesses and also death. You may have well have heard of the number of deaths that have been increasing in Trinidad in the last 2 to 3 months, and there have been some cases of hemorrhagic fever and hemorrhagic death. So the need is to always keep our surroundings clear, clean, free from any stagnant water, and that can actually mitigate and limit the spread of the disease.
Well, dengue is spread by mosquitoes, so no matter what you do, mosquitoes will bite you. Yeah, but I guess to stop dengue, you basically have to try and control the amount of mosquitoes that are around your house. So just be cautious, you know, cover your buckets, use mosquito nets, sorry. Yeah, and I mean, just try and be careful, yeah, but just watch out for the mosquitoes.
Yeah, today, give thanks, Manasseh. DBS succession planning is effective. I hope our Ministry of Health can take a page in succession planning and be proactive. For the dengue vibe, it's just that we ourselves have a personal responsibility to always strengthen our immune system. So we should have a variety of fruits. They had a lot of plums, akis, mangoes, fruits, water, rest, exercise. That's the first key. Build up the immune system. I'll give good news from Cuba, everything good with me. And of course, well, you know, our containers with water, it is said that it is caused by the mosquitoes, and that's what they said. But what we can do, protect ourselves. Have a fan in the room. Mosquitoes, if it's mosquitoes, they can't take the fan. If you can afford the air condition, better yet. And let us just be positive, keep doing what's right. Health is wealth, proactive.
Well, that question shouldn't be so hard to answer. First thing is, one person alone can't do it. And everybody have to be part of it. You understand? You can't do nothing much about it, but keep your side clean. And I believe everybody else need to keep their side clean. As far as throwing trash all over the place, that's something we can't stop, no matter how much signs we put. Because there are people who just uncivilized, and there are those who concerned. So the best thing we can do is try and come together and help each other to keep the place clean.
Differently, for us to stop that dengue fever, we have to be more tidy. Because we as St. Lucians, as we eat, we drink something, we just throw it anywhere. Now you find when rainfall, water goes in all them old containers everywhere, even by people's home. You know, people are taking care of that. When you go by the home, you see endless old containers, endless sardine tin, corned beef tin full of water and things. So that breathing all the time. Now you're not taking care of yourself and your house always clean. The mosquitoes come in, you know, and more you buy Baygon and things like that is perfume for the mosquitoes. Because I spray in my house now. Time I go and lie down, I wing in my eyes, cousin. You know, so I can take on that. So we, St. Lucian, we have to be more tidy. You know, we too nasty in St. Lucia, man. We just disposing garbage anywhere, anytime. And when you tell them that, they want to beat you. You know. So therefore, you can tell nobody nothing. Not even a child. You could say, well, child, don't throw that there. The mother and the father will come, and they will give you your business. So you know, so we are going nowhere. So that is why we must have all them things.
And there you have it. These are some of the responses from the public on how you can avoid and mitigate the spread of the dengue virus. With that, we'll take you right back to our studio.